What's up guys, PPD here, and this is episode 75 of my Road to Glory. And today in this episode we're going to be doing something a little bit more different, and something I haven't done at all throughout this whole series. It's a little new fun game I decided to play. Now that we won Division 1, all we have to play really is tournaments. So I decided to add a little game that we can add to our Road to Glory and maybe make it a little bit more fun. So basically, the premise of this game is I start off with a bronze team from two leagues because I'm building two bronze teams, and I decided to build a Premier League side and a Serie A side. And through this point system, I'm going to be getting points, upgrading the players, and eventually I'll have a nice gold, maybe even team of the season players in there, Serie A team and a BPL team. So it should be fun. I'm going to test out a bunch of players throughout this series game. It's not really a series, but it's going to be part of the Road to Glory, but it's by no means of imagination an original series. You've probably seen things very similar to this before, so it's definitely not original, but I felt like it'd be a little bit fun to try and play with. So before we get into the games, basic rules are right over here on your screen. 1 point for a clean sheet, so that means if we don't concede the whole game, we get 1 point. 1 point if our opponent rage quits. 1 point if we win by 5 goals or more. 0 points if we lose. 2 points for a win, and 3 points if we win a cup final. I won't be playing the cups, not yet. Maybe when I have a better bronze team I will, but I feel like the team is a little too weak to go into a cup at the moment, but we will later on. And of course, to upgrade a player, you're going to need a total of 8 points. Points between both teams are going to be separate, so I can't win a couple of games with the BPL team and then upgrade a player on the Serie A team. There's going to be separate points on each team. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Now let's get into the games. Okay guys, we're going to go into the first game of the episode over here. We're going to start off with the Premier League side right there, 4-3-3-4 side, because that is my favorite formation at the moment in FIFA. And if you guys want to follow along with the team and how it progresses, a better look of it will be on Foothead. So check the link in the description if you want to see the team. I will be updating it as I upgrade players. So if you guys want to follow along, go on Foothead because you'll get a better look of the team there. So yeah, we're going to start off our first game with the bronze team. I haven't played with bronze teams since that bronze tournament, and I'm a little bit excited to see how the players play out. And we come across this guy for our first game, 47 chemistry, pretty nice stats. So I mean, we have the upper hand on chemistry, but he has the upper hand on players because he does have 3 golds in there and a silver. Not too sure who any of those players are, but I mean, come on, they're still gold and silver. They must be good, right? And so yeah, it should be a pretty close game, if anything. But we would get the first chance of the game 18 minutes in over here. We go on the attack from a counterattack. Fofana, a Manchester City player. A little more about him after this. Fulton starts off the play right there. Very nice run right there. Loses the ball, but Roof manages to regain possession right there and finesses it. Nice little finish from Roof, and he gives us the 1-0 lead. So about back to Fofana. He's a City player. He plays in the youth squad, and he's actually dubbed the next Yaya Torres. So if he does live up to expectations and actually does become the next Yaya Torre, that would be insane because we have a youth player in our academy right now that is going to be a future star. So that'd be pretty good if that turns out as everybody hopes. But yeah, we get the 2-0 lead right there from a rebound. A little bit unlucky to have conceded that. Rebounds are never fun to concede, but we now have the 2-0 lead, and we're in the driver's seat. And he would try to get a attack right there, but we karate flip him right there. We hit him on the counter over here. Klukas threw on goal. Klukas skins the defender and absolutely demolishes the goalkeeper right there. He shoots it at his near post, shoots it up high where he can't get it. Absolutely embarrasses him. What a strike from Klukas. I couldn't believe that a bronze player was capable of that. But we end up winning that game 3-0. So we get 2 points for the win, 1 point for the clean sheet. A little bit unlucky not to have gotten 2 more goals, or else we would have got another point for the 5 goals. But I'll take the points. So that puts the Premier League side at 3 points. And we're going to go into the next game with the Serie A side. Also 4-3-3-4. I don't know any of the players. A little fun fact about this team. Originally, I was going to have Insigne at right wing, and now you're probably wondering, Insigne is a gold player, what are you talking about? Well, Insigne does have a brother in the Serie A who is a bronze right wing, and I was originally going to have him in the team, but I couldn't find him on the market, so I ended up going with that guy, whoever that is. So we come across this guy, all bronze French team, but just a cheeky team of the season Paul Pogba at striker, and that is very, very scary because not only does he have team of the season Pogba at striker, but he does have 100 chemistry. We get the first chance of the game right there, unlucky to hit the post, but we're given a few warnings. We're attacking, but he would get the first chance, the clearest chance of the game right there. Great pass from Pogba to Mapai. Mapai with a great little finish right there, and we are down 1-0. And at this point, I'm thinking this isn't a good start, and he now has the lead. And not only that, but he does have some pretty amazing players, and he is capable of doing more damage. But we weren't going to let that put us down because we knew there was plenty of time and we could get a goal back and maybe even win this game. 45th minute right there, Klukas loses the ball and Bitante regains possession, low crosses it in, and Fossati is going to finish that low cross and make things level going into the half. We have the momentum, so a good chance for us to take the lead in the second half if we use the momentum to our advantage. And that's what we would try to do over here. Brillante gives it to Fossati. Fossati to Kapala. Kapala to Garitano. Garitano to Bitante. And Bitante tucks it away. And we are up 1-0. Now, is there two Bitantes in this team? Because what the heck? I swear there's two Bitantes. There might be two Bitantes in this team. That's kind of crazy. I didn't even know that. What are the odds, right? And yeah, we're up 2-1. And we have the lead, but 85th minute, he would go on the attack right there. Look at Pogba. Gains possession at the halfway line, runs through the whole defense, beats that defender, tucks it away near post. What a run. I just couldn't stop him. He's too fast, too good. And with that, we went to penalties because nothing happened in extra time. So this was a little bit nerve-wracking, and the only point I could get at this point was from the win. So I would try and do that. Pogba steps up. Will he score? Pogba shoots it down the left. Always going to score. He has insane penalty stats, and the fact that he's team of the season just makes him that much better. But we weren't going to let that intimidate us. We shoot it. Just barely score right there with Garitano, and he's going to try and score with Mapai, who scored earlier in the game. Can he score his penalty? Nope, he can't. Great save from our keeper right there, and now we have the advantage. Bitante is going to step up. Can he score? I'm not even sure what Bitante that is, but he misses, and now we are level with a 2-1 lead, and if he scores here, things are pretty much tied up. He chips it down the middle. Not sure why I dived right there. I could have easily saved that. But it is what it is. Fossati steps up. Will he score? Yes, he will. That's 2 goals for him that game. Pretty good performance from him. And now I'm not even sure who this player is. I can't even try pronouncing that. Bottles it. And we have a good chance to win the game right over here with Brillante. If he scores, will he score? The bald man himself? He shoots it down the right, and we win the game. And we get 1 point for the 2 points for the win. And that is 2 points for the Serie A team. And we're going to go into the last game of the episode with the Premier League side. So good win right there. Didn't expect to win there, to be honest, because that guy had a pretty nice side right there. All French bronze team with 100 chemistry and team of the season Pogba. You would expect him to put a very tough game, and he did, because we ended up going to penalties, and we were just a little bit lucky to have won in penalties. So like I said, we're going to go into the last game of the episode with the Premier League side, see how this team plays. Hopefully they can repeat the performance from the first game, and hopefully we can get a clean sheet, get 5 goals, and win, because that would be very, very nice. But we come across this guy, 56 chemistry, pretty good attacking stat right there. We have the better stats in midfield and defense, but yeah, like I said, he probably has a gold player or silver player in there somewhere. But what surprised me was that he ended up having a all bronze side. So what this led me to suspect was that he definitely had a gold player or two in the bench, and he was probably going to bring them on if he had the chance. And we would start things off early on. Fofana right there gets fouled, but doesn't let that stop him. Keeps going, gives it to Watmore. Watmore, great little bit of skill right there, and tucks it away with his left foot. Great run from Watmore. Nice assist from Fofana right there. And we have the lead very early on, and he, like I said, did do subs. Right after that goal, he brought on Sturridge, Pelé, and Mario Gomez. And if that isn't scary, I don't know what is, because bringing on players of that caliber against a bronze team, it's just guaranteed to do damage. And I've played with Sturridge, I've played with Pelé, and I know what they're capable of. So I was pretty nervous at this point because I knew that he could do anything at this point if he was smart enough with his attacks. But we would go and score our second goal right there. Klukas with a very cheeky finish gave us the 2-0 lead, and now we are in the driver's seat. But plenty of time left, plenty of time for this guy to come back, and also plenty of time for us to bag more goals if we could. But in the 12th minute, not too long after that goal that we scored, he would go on the attack with Sturridge right there, gives it to Bitante. What? I swear to God, I'm seeing that guy everywhere. Gives it back to Sturridge, and Sturridge tucks it away. And what is up with Bitante? He is everywhere. But yeah, 2-1, and this guy is technically back in the game, really. And I'm a little bit scared. Don't want to lose this game because that would be pretty bad for a start to this game series type of thing. And we would go on the attack though. Watmore gives it to Klukas. Klukas to Sutherland. Great little bit of play between the attackers and the midfielders right over here. Fofana right there gets possession, gives a great pass to Klukas. Klukas extremely lucky to get the rebound right there. And he gets his second goal of the game. And now we are up 3-1. Looking for that fourth goal just in case. Klukas right there regains possession. Klukas is having a great game. Sutherland goes through on goal, bangs it in, and we are up 4-1. So we have this game pretty much in the bag if we don't do anything stupid. And at this point, I'm thinking, well, I think I might get the win points. I can't get the clean sheet points, which is a little bit annoying, but I have to try and fight for that 5-goal cushion. And right over here, Fulton gives it to Klukas. Klukas making a run, gets fouled there, ref stops the play, and ends up sending off his player. That was very, very strange. I had to look at that on the replay. At first, I couldn't believe how that was a red card. I looked at it on the replay. We're going to take a look at it over here. Klukas is running. The defender slaps his ass. Yeah, that's still there for a red card. Nah, but all jokes aside, guys, I'm not sure how that was a red card. That was very unfortunate for this guy. He was now down 4-1 and down to 10 men, and I just can't believe how that was a red card. I kind of felt bad for this guy, and to be honest, things weren't going his way, and this will prove why. Klukas right there shoots it, goalkeeper gets on it, but it manages to bounce into the net, and I just felt bad for this guy, but I was gonna take as messed up as it might sound, I was gonna take advantage of his bad day and try to get the 5-goal cushion. And in the 73rd minute, right over here, he gets a offside kick or something, and tries to dribble it out with his goalkeeper. He just pretty much gave up at this point, and we go through on goal on the open net. Fulton scores it, and we are up 6-1. So now we have the 5-goal cushion. And after that goal, this guy completely gave up. Started scoring own goals, started messing around, and we ended up winning that game 8-1. So we secured 2 points for the win, 1 point for the 5-goal cushion, and that puts the Premier League side at 4 points, and the Serie A side at 2 points. So that's gonna conclude this episode, guys. And I am mistaken. That puts the Premier League side at 6 points, and the Serie A side at 2. Anyways, guys, this has been episode 75. My name is Pippa and I'm out.